Distracting is you're overthinking everything. That's solved by adding keyboard. Like so, the link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out. So let's into this vaccine in 3, 2, 1.
I want you to think of a fat guy for a second. All right, now stay with me.
Yeah,
Think of somebody that wants to lose weight.
yeah,
They want to go to the gym and they want to be absolutely shredded. They want to look really good.
yeah,
So think of a guy that's overweight for a second. He wants to go to the gym and he doesn't know anything. So what does he do? He goes on the internet, he goes on YouTube,
yeah,
and he starts researching as much as he can about the gym. He tries to find as much information as possible because he wants to go there and he wants to do a good job. He wants to be perfect.
yeah,
So he searches up the best routine for fat loss and he goes video after video after video finding as much as he possibly can. But in reality, he doesn't actually go to the gym. This guy
wow,
just
really?
spends days, even up to weeks sometimes, just looking for the best routine possible for fat
Yeah,
loss. But he never starts. That is just overthinking. Pretty much, it's just procrastination. See, lots of
yeah,
people overthink things before they actually start them.
yeah,
See, overthinking things is really just an illusion because it's just procrastination. Like, there's such things as perfectionism. People
yeah,
think that I need to be perfect when I start. I need to get everything right when I start. But the truth is, nobody gets it right the first time. That's just an illusion in your head. You're not going to be perfect when you start something.
yeah,
And that's something that a lot of us think that, like, when we start things, they have to be perfect, they have to be right. But when you start something new, you're new at it yourself. Like,
yeah,
you can't hold that high expectation of yourself. And it's that fear of failure. It's like, well, what if I mess up? You know? Lots of people try to prevent themselves from messing up or looking stupid or anything like that. But the truth is, it's not really gonna happen. Like, it doesn't really matter if you fail because you just tried something for the first time. Am I right? Making a little
yeah,
bit of progress is actually what you want. That is what you're looking for. Progress beats perfectionism. It beats that fear of failure or fear or actually failing every single time. So just try to make a little bit of progress. And another thing, overthinking wastes your time. Like, you're going to spend a lot of time just thinking, but not actually doing. And what you're actually wanting to do is take action. You are supposed to take action, but you spend all of your time thinking. You might wait for the perfect moment to take action, but in the meanwhile, you're
yeah,
just thinking. You're not
yeah,
actually being productive. Like, for example, have you ever been in like a social situation and there's somebody that you want to talk to, but you just kind of like overthink things in your head and you start getting like nervous, and then as time goes on you keep thinking and then you get more nervous because you're not doing anything. You're just like sitting there thinking in your head, and that's gonna cost you like opportunities. Like, what if there's like, say, a girl that you wanted to talk to,
yeah,
but you just keep sitting there thinking in your head like, what should I do? And then you're just gonna keep getting more and more anxious when you should have just got up and talked to them. Or even like
yeah,
you wanted to meet somebody new, like there's some cool guy at your gym that you wanted to introduce yourself to, that you wanted to
yeah,
meet, and he could like possibly be a friend, but you never actually did it because you were stuck in your head just overthinking things, and that can cost you like friendships, or you might even meet like your future wife or something like
yeah,
that. You never really know.
yeah,
And
you
another
never know,
thing
yeah,
that overthinking does is it causes anxiety. Like, when you overthink things, you're going to not trust your own judgment as much because you're going to create doubt in your own head. And the more time you spend thinking, the more doubt you're going to create. And that's just going to cause a loop. So, pretty
Yeah.
much, if you think back to like that example of thinking about going up to somebody and talking to them, the more time you spend actually thinking, the more nervous and like anxious you're going to get.
Yeah.
So that's why it's important to just like manually turn your brain off, get up and command your like legs to walk over to
Yeah.
somebody. Overthinking is kind of an illusion because it feels productive, but it doesn't really do anything, you know? Like it's not going to help you, it's never going to serve you. Overthinking anything doesn't cause any benefit at all. There is never any benefit to overthinking things. Like, I want you to think of some kind of dumb guy. Like, imagine some stupid guy with like lower IQ, right?
Yeah.
He's probably gonna live a happier life and take more action just because he spent less time thinking. Like,
Yeah.
isn't that crazy? Like, a lot, if
Really
you're
crazy.
watching
Yeah.
this, a lot of people that are like in the self improvement community, you know, we're all too smart for our own good. We're all intellectuals because we just overthink things, you know? Our brain is too big for our own good. And that
Yeah.
actually like hinders us in a way because we spend our time like overthinking things and that just
Yeah.
ends up creating like anxiety and doubt and stuff like that. Versus that dumb guy that doesn't overthink anything. He's just living a good life, you know, like he's happy. He
Yeah.
doesn't think about
Happy, happy,
anything, he
happy.
just
Yeah.
takes action. Like, if you were wanting to approach a girl and it was you and some
Yeah.
dumb guy, and if you sat there thinking about it and that dumb guy went over and just walked over to her, he he's the one that's gonna get the reward talking to the girl. But you just spent there thinking about it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like that's why it's important to just turn your brain off. Stop thinking and go take action on whatever you're supposed to do. Doesn't matter.
Yeah.
And it's important with habits. Like if you've never started a habit before and you want to get into exercising, you want to get into eating better or reading, it's important that you start small because I do understand like it could be a little bit scary starting something new, especially like a habit, especially like going to the gym for the first time. That can be pretty scary. So it's important to start small. Like you don't have to do something crazy. Like as far as habits
Yeah.
go, if you're wanting to go to the gym, you don't have to go there and do a very big workout. You know, like that probably isn't going to help you because you're a beginner. And what you
Yeah.
want to do is just make a little bit of progress.
Yeah.
Just do that and you're going to get more and more comfortable. And that's it. That's all you have to do. Just make a little bit of progress. So, yeah, go start something, all right? Stop overthinking everything, all
Yeah.
right? Just go do it. Turn your brain off, all right? I hope this helped you, bro.
Wow. Now, you're overtaking everything that's thought by adding keyword. The link to the video will be the description below. Go and check them out and drop a like if you like. And comment down below if you want to see more reaction like this one. And subscribe if you're new and click the bell so you can be notified when I upload in my part. Wow. Yeah, it will, we are always overtaking everything, yeah.